Hello soccer fans, welcome back to Everything Naija Football, where we talk about the latest happenings right here in Ekiti State. We talk about our latest happenings also in Nigeria before we talk about continental football, CAF Champions League and CAF Confederations Cup. Today we have lots of stories in stock for you to discuss, and we tell you how things actually pan out over the weekend and also what we are expecting to see come this weekend, when we understand a couple of teams will be playing each other in the Nigerian Professional Football League. The first story reaching us this day is concerning the Nigerian Women Football League. Ekiti Queens FC have gained promotion and they will play in the Nigerian Women's Football League next season. Also, we talk about the squad that were called up for the clash against Saudi Arabia and Mozambique. Jose Pesero has announced a couple of players, their names that will be paraded in that particular one. We'll talk about the general assessment as well as Tom Dele Bashiru, who actually makes the cut, and finally this has actually sent lots of tongues wagging, and people are saying finally we have a proper attacking midfielder in the Nigerian national setup. This is the first time in a very long time. We'll talk about how he fares, his contributions towards his club side, and how he will actually suit in perfectly in the Super Eagles setup. We'll talk what to expect on Friday when we understand CAF Champions League and CAF Confederations League draws will take place. I will talk more about African Cup of Nations draw that will go down in a couple of days. Then we'll talk more of MPFL football. It's good to be back right here again. I'm being joined this particular day by an educator by profession, or a sports pundit by calling. T1 that joins the conversation. It's good to have you back here.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here again after a long time. It's really nice to be here again. Thank you.
All right, let's start off the conversation from Nigerian Women Football League, where we understand Ekiti Queens have been promoted to the Nigerian Women Football League Premiership. The confirmation came with the NWFL AGM held in Lagos a couple of days ago. As written off by those who have knew better, Ekiti Queens FC have a season that is the greatest underdog story since the biblical David smacked Goliath in the head with that pebble at the beginning of the championship last season, which was the first taste of second football in the tail of female football right here in Nigeria. The Buarez Babes was 5,001 underdogs to survive at that particular NWFL championship threat. A 2-year-old state female football defied all odds and defeated two former premiership teams and ended the championship season as Group A runners-up with 10 points out of possible of 50. So we are going to see Ekiti State ladies participating in the Nigerian Women's Football League next season. Now, Tiwanda, let me come to you. This is what we've actually been hoping to hear. Now, a representative from here in Ekiti will be participating at the Nigerian Women's Football League next season. What do you make of this?
It's a good development. If you ask me, I would say it's really a good development. For just a 2-year-old female football team, so it's a good one, and to actually give other football clubs in Ekiti, female football clubs in Ekiti State, an upper edge in some other competitions outside the state. So let's see. I really believe in the female football club of Ekiti, and I know they can actually do very well at the league this season.
Now let's talk about how they fared prior to that promotion that they gained. They were able to, get the maximum of 10 points out of 15 points, meaning that they were able to get at least 3 wins and just a draw. That makes it 10 points. Would you say this is a decent result going into the NWFL season proper? And do you think they can actually challenge those that have been there for quite some time and stay in the league?
Watching them play for like 2 or 3 matches, I can say it's a very good development, because they have their own strengths and weaknesses as well. But I believe with their strength, they can actually challenge those that are already there at the female football league. I know they can do much better, better than some other teams there. So I have so much belief in the female teams of Ekiti State.
All right, now we're hoping to see the state government do the needful and back up these ladies to provide the necessary things that they need to go all the way and sustain their stay in the NWFL season. Away from that, now we talk about Super Eagles squad that was called up for the clash between Saudi Arabia and Mozambique. We talk about this full squad where we understand lots of players playing their trades the European clubs were called up, and just one player from the local league, Ojo Olorunleke, who is the goalkeeper of Enyimba FC, gets the nod. Let's start up from the goalkeeping section now. Francis Uzoho applies it straight for Omonia Nicosia in Cyprus, gets the nod. Olorunleke Ojo, as well as Adebayo Adeleye. Defenders Olaoluwa Aina plays for Nottingham Forest, gets the nod. Bright Osayi Samuel Fenerbahce gets the nod. Jordan Torunaga, Kenneth Omero, Semi Ajayi, Calvin Bassey, Jamilu Collins and Bruno Oyemachi completes the defenders right there. We'll talk about the midfielders: Joseph Aribo, Wilfred Ndidi, Frank Oyinka, Raphael Oyedika of Club Brugge. Alex Iwobi is back after he missed out in the last edition qualifiers. Now Fisayo Dele Bashiru is the player. They're getting into the national setup for the very first time, having represented Nigeria at the cadet level. Also the forward, we'll talk about the Napoli sensation, talking of Victor Osimhen, Samuel Chukwueze, the AC Milan forward, Kelechi Iheanacho, Moses Simon, Ademola Lookman, Victor Oko Boniface, Tere Mufi is back, as well as Taiwo Awoniyi. Now let us start off from the goalkeeping setup. Same set of goalkeepers. Still wonder, are you surprised, or you were actually hoping Ose Pesoro will give a nod to another goalkeeper, maybe a goalkeeper in the local league? Or you talk about likes of Sebastian Osigwe, who is currently playing for FC Lugano, and Lugano is playing in a European competition this season. Do you think this kind of goalkeeper should have actually made the cut, or you think this set of goalkeepers that we have here is good to go?
Leaving that to me, I guess we have better goalkeepers, even with the ones we have here. Adeleke Adebayo Adeleke is doing very well. He's one of the best goalkeepers I've seen in recent time, after the likes of Vincent Eyama. So I guess we still, with these three, I guess Ojo Olorunleke too is not a junior goalkeeper. He's actually trying his best, even at the local league here. So I believe with these three, I guess we still have a better goalkeeper. They can do very well for us, I believe.
Yeah, all right, let's talk about the defensive aspect of that particular team. Ola Aina has been announced that he has pulled out of that particular contest due to an injury that he sustained not quite long. We're hoping to see when NFF will announce another replacement for him. One particular player right here that applies it straight for in Portuguese league, we're talking Bruno Oyemachi. We saw him against Sao Tome and Principe. He was very, very energetic. He's joining the attacking well and defending quite well. His pull-outs were fantastic. Proper competition, a lot of people will say, in the left back. Now we have Zaidu Sanusi, Jamilu Collins, Bruno Oyemachi, three solid full-backs. Talking about left full-backs, you would say that we are in safe hands when you talk about the left defensive aspect of the team.
Yes, I guess we are in a good safe hands. I believe we are coming up when it comes to call-ups these days. I believe we have better left backs gear for us. It's just that we just want to see everyone play. That is my own. We just want to see who is who. We want to know who their strengths and their weaknesses. We want to see everybody. Since it's a international friendly games, let's Ose Pesoro use everyone. Let us use everybody play, and we'll be able to know their weakness and their strength.
All right, now in the midfield setup now, where it has actually sent lots of tongues wagging, lots of time in recent times we've seen Ose Pesoro call up combative midfielders, and now people are now excited. Like a player, Tom Dele Bashiru, who plays for the championship side, FC Watford, has made the cut. Lots of people are delighted, and we might see him playing in maybe the two matches that we are set to face Saudi Arabia as well as Mozambique. Now, Tiwanda, let me come to you, Fisayo Dele Bashiru. What do you make of this man, his introduction into the team? How would you assess him? Is he the best at the moment to get the nod to play in this Super Eagles setup? And how does he even fare in his club side?
To me, I won't write any player off. I don't want us to just write a player off based on his first calling. Let's see him play. But I believe we still have more better legs. We have more skillful players that can actually handle our midfield, more attacking players, because he's a central attacking midfielder. So we know we have better ones, but let's give him a chance. Let's don't write him off now. But for the fact that in the season so far, he has played I think 7 or 9 matches for his club side this season, and he scored a goal and an assist. We should not use that to judge him as a player. So I think we should just give him a chance at the Super Eagles, and we'll see how we can actually put us through in the midfield.
Okay, quickly, let us talk about what to expect right now when we set to face Saudi Arabia as well as Mozambique. I wonder, When you look at Saudi Arabian team, this is a particular side that are actually grown in leaps and bounds over the period of time. You look at how their league has developed. Lots of top European players have moved from other European teams to Saudi Arabia to apply their trade right there. Now let's look at the effect of that particular league on these players. In the last Monday at the World Cup edition, we saw how they were able to beat eventual winners, talking about Argentina in the first match in that particular group. They were thorn in the flesh of a couple of other teams right there when you talk about their Asian continent. Now they are playing Nigeria. Now, what do you expect? What are your expectations from the Nigerian national team as well as the players on that particular day?
To me, we shouldn't see this as just international friendlies. We should see it as if we are going there to actually pull up our strength. Though, because in the past couple of, I think 2 years now, Saudi Arabian League has really grown up a bit, and that is a very good example, a very good one for them at that, because it's actually helped their growth as a team and also as a country as well when it comes to football. So I just want Nigerian Super Eagles to go there and pull up their best. They shouldn't see it as if we are playing just a Saudi Arabian team. We should play them as if we are playing a competitive competition, so we can actually know our own personal strength and our weaknesses as well.
All right, away from the Super Eagles setup now, we're hoping to see what these players will actually do by the time they hit camp in Portugal to face Saudi Arabia first before the match against Mozambique, who for every soccer fans right here in Nigeria is an important contest right there going into in the bid to qualify for World Cup. Now we talk about CAF draws which will come up on Friday, CAF Confederations Cup as well as CAF Champions League. We understand a couple of teams have actually booked up their spots to play in that particular tournament, and now we talk about a particular representative right here from Nigeria, Rivers United. Played a couple of days ago and faced Etienne de Ferlante of Burkina Faso. It was a 2-0 thrashing of Etienne de Ferlante, although the goals came in late. Goals from Alex Oyowa, summer signing from Bayelsa United, who has actually been proving himself to be a very good signing, as he scored a brace, one from the sports kick, and then also got a goal. Now let's talk about Rivers United, T-Wonder. Before that particular match, they played a barren draw away from home in Masakuru, all the way in Cote d'Ivoire. Now they came back to Adokiye Amasimeka Stadium, playing in front of their own fans. They were able to get the job done, and now they've qualified for the group stage. What do you make of Rivers United getting back into this particular contest? Although many will say that they played there last season, so they should be able to pick up that particular ticket again, and now they've been able to do just that. What do you make of it?
It's a good one for Nigerian League. Let me just say that, because at least we have a representative there at the CAF competition. But I guess I want to advise the Rivers United team to just top up their game, because they need to be more tactical when it comes to CAF competitions, because you can't just play a CAF competition at the way you play the local league here in Nigeria. Though local league here in Nigeria, they are doing very well, but they still need to be more tactical because of what we saw in the last match, the 2-0 win against that team. It was very surprising. They actually lost, I guess, lost 2 penalties. So I just wanted to I believe they can do more better for us. I believe that. I believe they'll be a good representative for Nigeria.
And now let's talk about the bulk of chances they created, but when they get to the final third, they found it difficult to find the back of the net. Do you think this is a particular thing Stanley Oguma's side should improve on going into the group stages of this particular tournament?
Just like I said they should work more on the tactical approach. If a team is more tactical, they will be able to take up all chances. At least if you have 2-3 chances on goal, you should be able to score 2 out of 3 chances on goal. So I believe when they work more on their tactical approaches, they'll be able to give more chances, create more chances, and score more goals.
All right, we're hoping to see Rivers United actually build up from there, and Rivers United, we're wishing them all the best to go there and fly the colours of Nigeria very high. We'll talk about other teams that have qualified for the CAF Champions League: Al Ahly of Egypt, Al Hilal of Sudan, ASEC Mimosa of Cote d'Ivoire, Pedro de Luanda of Angola. We're talking CR Belouizdad of Algeria, El Setif of Tunisia. We're talking Esperance of Tunisia, as well as some other teams. Mamelodi Sundowns makes the cut. Simba SC, Pyramids, TP Mazembe, Wydad Casablanca, Young Africans, among others, makes the final group stage cut. We talk about CAF Confederations Cup now. Abu Salam of Libya gets a qualification. Also, Al Hilal of Libya, APC Lobito, Club African, Dablers Noah, Dreams FC, Modern Future FC, Rivers United right here in Nigeria, RS Berkane, who hedged out Bendel Insurance, makes the knockout, as well as Sagrada Esperança, as well as Sekune United of South Africa, Swa FC of Guinea, Stade Malien of Mali, Super Sports United, UXM Moja, and SC Zamalek of Egypt completes the total teams that we participate right there. Now let's go to NPFL, where we understand matches will be upon us this very weekend. In the first match of the weekend, we saw it rained goals over there in Bayelsa, where they thumped Aqua United 5-3, 8-goal thriller ended right there at the Samson Siasia Yenagoa Stadium. Also, we saw a couple of other teams like Shooting Stars, Abia Warriors, Sporting Lagos picking up win. Now another weekend is upon us. Still wonder, what are your expectations?
Let me say congratulations to Sunshine of Akure for their win against Kano Pillars. It's a good one for them. It's a good start for the Sunshine boys. I guess this season is going to be a good one because we'll see more of competition this season. We have new teams this season, as the likes of the Sporting of Lagos. So I guess we should see more competition this season. I believe that.
Let's take a look at the fixtures that will be upon us this weekend. Bendel Insurance will be at home. They will welcome Shooting Stars FC of Ibadan. Doma United will entertain Bayelsa United right there in Gombe. Kano Pillars will be up against Katsina United in Northern Derby. Our two teams came from the NNL League. Niger Tornadoes will welcome Rivers United. Aqua United at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo will face Sporting Lagos FC, who got 2-0 victory over Gombe United in match day 1. Lobby Stars in Lafia will entertain Sunshine Stars, who picked up a win in the first match. Kwara United will entertain Abia Warriors. Gombe United FC will lock horns with Enyimba. Plateau United will face Atlant FC. Remo Stars in Ekene will entertain Rangers International of Enugu. This should be the match of the weekend. Tiwanda, Remo Stars, Rangers International.
That's going to be a very good tie because it's going to be a very good one, a very big encounter there. But I think I will go for Remo because I know Remo Star very well. Coach Daniel Gumede is a very tactical coach when it comes to football, and he has really done very well for Remo when it comes to tactical approach. I know Remo Star can actually come up with something.
But when you talk about Remo Stars, have not actually played any match in this particular season. The match that they were supposed to play on match day 1 was postponed due to the continental engagement of their opponents. But Rangers International of Enugu got the win over the weekend. Do you think this will be a morale booster for the Enugu's base side going into Ekene in Ogun State to face Remo Stars?
Yeah, it's true what you said is true, but let me say this because Remo Star played Super 6, Super 8, so I believe they can actually do much better because we shouldn't judge them with the postponement of their match last week. I believe this week is going to be a better week for them. I'm very, very sure about that.
Now let us talk about another interesting matchup that is actually the Northern Derby. We're talking Kano Pillars will set to face Katsina United right there at the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano. These two teams knows each other very well. When you're talking about how tough they can be on the field of play, how their fans can actually get very funny sometimes. Now look at these two teams now, Kano Pillars and Katsina United. They just came back to the league. 2 seasons ago they played in the MPFL League, and now they are back. We are hoping to see a keenly contested match. Tivanda, Kano Pillars, Katsina United. What are your expectations?
It's going to be a very big tie because their first matches, Katsina United won by a goal to 1-0, and Kano Pillars lost to Sunshine Stars a goal to 0. So I believe the two is going to be a very good tie. But let me say I root for Kano Pillars because of the senior man in their midst over there. So
Nigerian Pele. Nigerian Pele.
Yeah, I think Kano Pillars can do better in that competition.
Gombe United versus Enyimba. What's your prediction now?
Let me go for Enyimba because of Finidi George. The team has really done very well. The couple of, I think last season they played Super 6, and I believe in them. I know with what I've seen, times I've seen them play, I believe Enyimba International can pull up something in that competition.
A lot of people have actually said Gombe United shouldn't be a threat to Enyimba International, but it's a game of football, a game of 90 minutes. You show us what you can do on the field of play, and after 90 minutes, we'll come back here and do justice to that particular match. Also, a match right there that will be a very, very entertaining is the one between Akwa United and Sporting Lagos. Sporting Lagos will travel all the way to Uyo United, who has who scored 3 goals in their first match against Bayelsa United, and they will be looking to bounce back and to pick up a win of the season, the first win of the season. Now, quickly, we'll talk about these teams and what to expect. I think wonder you do justice to Sporting Lagos, while I pick Akwa United. Now, Sporting Lagos, they defeated Gombe United in their first match. Now, the morale side going away to Akwa United, playing in front of let's just say playing in front of a noisy crowd. I've been at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium before. I know how passionate their fans can be when their team play. Now, do you think this is some concerns for Sporting Lagos FC going against Akwa United at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium?
When it comes to home matches, I guess we give it to Nigerian Professional Football League, because most teams tend to hold on to their home when it comes to the league. But I have more belief in Sporting Lagos, because I look at their game the weekend against Gombe United. They won 2-0. Though the second goal came about 60 something or 70 something minutes. But I believe in them because they've put out a lot of strength coming from the league last season to this present time. So I won't want us to write them off. I'm very, 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 very good at that. I have very great belief on Sporting Lagos.
So you're definitely rooting for Sporting Lagos to get the win against Akwa United.
I believe in
now, shoot your best shot. Let me see the starting 11 against Akwa United that you would love to see. Let's say you're the coach of Sporting Lagos. Who are the players you would love to play? Are you going to stick to the same set lineup that we saw that defeated Gombe United? We're going to see a couple of changes in that particular matchup squad.
Let me say, let's stick to. I'll stick to the lineup that played against Gombe United. I just wanted to put in to just introduce Clement. We just introduced Clement to the attacking force to come, and the Clement has scored the second goal against Gombe United. So I just wanted to just include Clement to the team, and I believe with the lineup we use against Gombe United, I'm very sure my team is going to win. I'm very, very certain about it.
So sad. I will be disappointing you, because I've seen a certain Akwa United play, and over time I've seen how good and very fantastic they can be. From the starting lineup, I will go with Gene Fala in between the sticks, and I'll be shielded by this back four: Samuel Ganda from the right back, Wisdom Undog will partner Abe Benson should in case he is available to play, or the Cameroonian comes in, and in the left back David Philip for me will start from the left back. In the midfield, it's going to be a form of triangle setup, a pairing of pivot of Ubon Gessen as well as Salomon Chigoze if Cyril Olisema is fit enough to play, then we'll see him play in the attacking formation. While if he's not fit to play, I would go with Oguntayo Sheyi. And in the front line, Edidion Ezekiel, Hadi Mohamed Mubarak will lead the attacking lineup for Akwa United for me. And now let's wait and see what your defenders in the Sporting Lagos can do by the time I unleash these three, or let me just say more or less like a 4-man attacking setup for this particular Sporting Lagos. Atiwanda, thank you very much for being a part of the show today. This is where we draw the curtains and hit the breaks right here. Do join us in our next program, and do well to click on the subscribe button on the YouTube so that you get a notification anytime we drop a new video. Thank you very much, Tiwanda, for coming. It's a pleasure to have you.
It's good to be here, and I would love to be here again.
Very much. I will see you on the next episode.